see that says RDM5 on the side with the two cranes? Well, that's a submarine dry dock. It's the only entrance and exit to San Diego Bay, and that movies, dreams, the Great Pacific on this wonderful summer solstice day. So the tip of Point Loma right there, that is the southwesternmost point of the continental United States. One of our Navy Seahawk helicopters flying by. If you were to go in a straight line from the tip of Point Loma across to the left, 9.5 miles, you'd be in Tijuana, Mexico. To land, it doesn't get any more wide than half a mile wide at this widest point, and that reaches all the way down to the border. And then, of course, you can reach it from the bridge that you see off in the distance as well. But this part of Coronado Island we're looking at, basically it's split. 2/3 of the island is naval base and 1/3 is community. The community of Coronado has about 30,000 residents. And then over here, North Island Naval Air Station is the whole rest of it. So guys, North Island is the second largest naval air station in the country, with the first being in Norfolk, Virginia. It's part of the largest aerospace industrial complex in the Navy, with over 57,000 acres on Naval Base Coronado. It is host to 23 squadrons, over 230 aircraft in name. If we had a downed submarine or a diver in a precarious situation, well, Undersea Rescue Command are there to save the day. And you can see the air traffic control tower there on North Island. And then as you're looking off to the right, there's a small yellow building here just by all these white tarps on the ground. But if you look just behind that, there's a jet park. And that jet is an F-4 Phantom. So F-4 Phantoms are no longer in service. What they do at this location is they restore these aircraft, and they're ultimately going to make their way to find their final home on the flight deck of the USS Midway Aircraft Carrier Museum right next to where you boarded earlier. So they come over here with a barge with a crane on it, they pick up that aircraft, put it on the barge. North Island was granted official recognition as the birthplace of naval aviation by resolution of the House Armed Services Committee in 1963. It was right here that Glenn Curtiss made the first takeoff and landing on water in a seaplane, and that was only 7 years after the Wright brothers flew in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. A nice up close and personal view of a Seahawk. You're going to see a lot more of those here in a few minutes, so you get your cameras out when we get past all the helicopters here in a minute. So at the Naval Aviation Depot to the right, what they do here is they go over every nut, bolt, rivet, and system on aircraft. They're called the Sea Stallion. You'll get a better view of it if you get past the bushes, like I said. And then also, you've got a bunch of jets over there. Those are FA-18 Hornets. FA standing for Fighter Attack. So they're working all of that right now. It'd be great if one took off for us. We'll see what we got. So there's two runways on North Island. One goes north-south and the other east-west. So off to the right, you can look down the length of one of those runways now. And if you look down at the very end of it, you'll notice a really large structure. It's white with a red roof, triangular in shape, just to the left of those condominium towers. Well, that's the famous